Oh my goodness, guys, is it actually happening? Is it literally happening? XRP is at $3.09. We are pumping up the jams. I just put a members video out and it was about an hour and a half and it's really good. I highly recommend watching that video. I go into many things, lots of targets, lots of different things I haven't really shared before, especially as far as the differences in structures for reaccumulation and how that impacts the price. So I would definitely recommend checking out the members video. But really, at the end of the day, we're looking at the price of XRP and we're breaking out, and we just broke out. So we also have the highest daily close in history, right? That's about to occur. And so, yeah, this is exactly what we talked about for the last month and a half, which is what? Which is this correction being 3 down, 3 up, 5 down. So we have a 1, ABC2, we have a 1, 2, we have another 1, we have another 2. Looks like 1, 2 to me, and now it looks like we're in the third wave, guys. And then we would probably get a 4 and then a 5. And then maybe a bigger 4 and then a bigger 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would have 5 in the fifth. So if you want some precise targets, again, go check out the members video. Guys, it's only a couple bucks a month. And you know what I mean? It's a great way to support the channel, and you're going to get a lot of information. And it's an hour and a half long, and I go into many things. So highly recommend checking that out. But if you just want the basics, yeah, we're breaking out. I mean, that's just what we got here going on. Where are we going? Well, we'll have to talk about that later. But if we zoom out a little bit to the daily chart, you could see we have a bullish engulfing daily candle. We're breaking above the previous swing high. And this daily candle is closing above. Let's get to my other XRP chart here. Is this it right here? There we go. If you look at the daily chart right over here, the highest daily close in XRP history was back in 2018. So it was actually Monday. Wow, that's interesting. So it was January 7th on a Sunday. It was the highest close in history, and that came in at $2.76. So we fast forward today. Look at this, guys. I mean, come on. We barely missed it over here, and now, guys, in 1 hour, this candle is going to close. And if it closes above $2.76, we have literally officially entered price discovery. And if you want to know more about what that's going to look like, the targets, things like that, again, go check out the video. I put a lot of details in there, so definitely check it out. But anyways, I just wanted to come here and say, man, this is amazing. We got a wave 1, we got a wave 2, we got our wave 3. This even could be part of a wave 3, right? This could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get 4, and then we get 5. So it's kind of tough to know exactly right now. I mean, if you look how big this wave 2 was, based off how small that wave 4 is, maybe we haven't even gotten to wave 4 yet, which means we still have plenty of room. 313, guys. 313. This thing's going. So we better wake up, all right? And I've been talking about how deadly this is going to be. I've been talking about how much more bullish XRP looked more than the other coins. And so, not financial advice. I could have been wrong, but I haven't been. I mean, go back to when we were back in here. Nobody was paying attention, except a few of you guys were, and I appreciate that. But But we were talking about this structure in here and what this was, right? Rather, if you got 3 up, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, there's your 3, right? And then we had 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. So we had 3 up, we had 3 down. And you had a lot of people who couldn't read that. They didn't understand what it meant. You had these so-called analysts. They're great. I'm sure they're great. They're great, whatever. But they couldn't see that. And that was very important to identify, right? We had an impulse, right? We had a 1, 2, 1, 2. We also had this ABC pullback in here. And then look at this. We exploded like never before. And now we're chilling up here. And what did we do again? We impulsed, we flagged out. And now what are we doing? We're breaking out again. So this is the moment. This is time. This is real stuff right here. This is it. Okay? We are literally like Vikings on a ship embarking into the Atlantic Ocean, where who the hell knows what's out there. It's basically an ocean of who knows, right? And what's in an ocean? Liquidity. Liquidity. Right? Vastness of liquidity. So it can happen super fast and it could be over in an instant. I don't know. We'll have to see how the wave structure forms. I'm a little bit sick today. If you could tell in my voice, I'm just kind of under the weather, but that's not going to stop me, especially today. I mean, this is history right here. So once we clear the daily daily close, which is at 275, which pretty much looks like we're going to do it. Then I'm going to look for the next step, which is $3.30, right? So we're basically right in between these two lines is price discovery. So at any moment we could be really accelerating. So I'm just putting the warning out. This is not financial advice. XRP can go down. It could go to 0 and you can lose all your money. So just be aware of that. Right? But at the end of the day, we've been talking about this for over a year and it's finally playing out. So beautiful to see. And as far as THETA goes and the rest of the market, it's also looking fantastic, looking at this bigger time frame here, we have an impulse. We're flagging out right here at the resistance line. You got a cup. Let's see if we get a handle, and let's see if we get a breakout. So XRP's leading the way. That's a good thing, right? And then shortly after, we want to see THETA start to pop up. If you want to know more about THETA, again, go check out the members video. I also looked at THETA Fuel and a few others. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you still got, look, we're not out of the woods yet. A lot of these coins are still looking a little bit, we got to break above these supply lines, like Axelar. Bitcoin Bitcoin could be a flat, right? So we got to watch out for a retest. I mean, would I buy right now? No, I wouldn't buy right now. That's just me. I would wait for a pullback. Could I be wrong and we could keep going up and you should have bought? Maybe. But I wouldn't buy. I'm not buying right now. Why? Because I already did. I talked about that. The last 3 or 4 videos, I told you I was DCAing. I'm DCAing. Now I'm no longer DCAing. I'm waiting because I would like to see this. We could actually come all the way back down to here and pull back. Let's take a look at another chart real quick. I wasn't going to do this for you guys. I really wasn't. But since we're on a roll, yeah, like if you look at SHIB, it looks like it needs to go up a little bit more and then pull back. Let's see. Algo had a big day today. Big day. So I would not buy that. Look at that. We came right to the resistance here. So we could easily come all the way back down to the middle. So we got to be cautious. I mean, we could easily continue breaking out. Again, it's it's one of those things where we should have been in, or you should have been out, or, you know, chasing things, unless it's the spot market, right? Or earlier this morning, it would have felt okay. But today, we're late in the day. We're about to have the daily close. But if you're buying a spot position, it might be a little bit more tolerable. Let's see, like Matic here. Yeah, so again, what I said in the previous video is when we came up to here, basically what I said was yesterday, I said I would not buy. I would wait for a pullback. Well, guess what? We got a pullback. And then we broke out. Well, guess what? Would you buy now? No. What would I do? I would wait for a back test. But what if we don't get a back test? Then oh well, it is what it is. Right? I would like to see a little bit of a pullback. Then at that point I would look for a three-wave pullback, right? So you got this here, you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got like a little bit of a flat there. You pop the high. Honestly, I don't think this is going to pull back right now. I think this has still got more upside. So, but eventually we should start to flag out and maybe even come back and retest this area. Typically Sundays have been the best time to buy because it's when we get the bloodiest price action. So I would maybe, not financial advice, but I would probably wait a little bit unless you just can't handle it. But most everybody who follows what we've been saying is most likely in the market and they have nothing to worry about. Look at this three-wave move. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the liquidity grab. Exactly the same, kind of like our fractal that we were talking about, right? So if you look at Algorand, boom, 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 hit the low, continue higher. It's basically what we've been talking about for the last week. And we can see what we've been talking about for the last, I think, even longer than that. A couple weeks, it feels like. It feels like now it's finally playing out. So this is an old screenshot. It's probably, I think it's from this morning. So yeah, we could see like a big pump and then a pullback. So I'd like to see this thing kind of do its thing, maybe come up here, maybe pull back, and then continue, right? So if we had something like that, right at the top here, right at the top, that would be a good entry for me, or at least to add to my position or whatever. But the real story here, guys, is XRP. So, oh, look at that. We're at $3.20, dude. Wow. Whoa. Guys. Stop it. No. The last 30 minutes, we went up 13 cents. Just in the last 25, 30 minutes. We went from $3 to $3.20 in 13 or 25 minutes. That's incredible. And we're still pumping. Wow, this is happening. And I just wanted to come on and just say congratulations to everybody who's stuck with it, right? If you've been following me, I've been putting videos out since last October. Actually, no, not this last October, the one before that. So over a year, and basically the story has never changed. And the story has been, and it always has been, this thing is gearing up for something magnificent. So we had to go through a torture chamber, 2 massive torture chambers to get to this. And I still think we got some more room to go. Now, it's going to be volatile. I don't think, it's really hard to know exactly where she's going to go tonight or whatever. But even expect, you could expect a pullback in here, right? So this thing could pop up to 320. And look, we already came back to 313. And it can come all the way back down even to below $3. It could go to below 280. You know, the higher you go in terms of dollar amounts, the easier it is for the price to fluctuate, if you know what I mean. Like going from $3.20 down to $2.80 is way easier than going from 60 cents down to 50 cents, even though it's a bigger difference in how much it is. So anyways, if we look at the smaller time frame one more time, this definitely looks impulsive in here. It looks like it could be a 5-wave move. We could totally get a 3-wave pullback in here. But I'll tell you what, if we did get a 3-wave pullback, that'll be one of the best opportunities. Boom, like that. Boom, like that. So if we could get that, I would totally, not financial advice, but I would, for myself, capitalize on that. So we'll see how it plays. I will catch you guys on the next one. And again, if you want a lot of info, if you want the nitty gritty stuff, the targets, a lot of fun stuff, definitely check out that members video. Again, it's an hour and a half, and it's basically 2 in 1. And yeah, we go through a lot of stuff. So anyways, I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.